music on video game. Where's Steam? There we go. I think that it will both be expensive and have live service elements. Just based off of Grand Theft Auto 5 using that as kind of a template, I think it'll probably release as like an $80 to $100 game. And then it'll have like a single player experience, and then after like, whatever, 6 months to a year, they'll release GTA Online, which will require you to own the game. And then that will have all sorts of just be bogged down with microtransactions and purchases. And it'll make them, millions and millions of dollars, and people will claim it's the best thing ever, but then also complain that games are too bogged down by microtransactions. And we'll just keep repeating this cycle until we're all dead and the sun explodes. But that's my personal prediction. I'm basing that on absolutely nothing but vibes and the history of the company that's making the game. It's what they do, and there's no reason for them to do anything different. Like, there's no reason for them not to charge $80 for the game or more, and then also release something that's either subscription or microtransaction based. So, it's funny because I saw an article today that said that the imminent heat death of the universe is actually probably a lot sooner than originally estimated. So, I'm pretty excited about that. Hopefully it's like next week, but it was really good because someone posted the article about it, and then the immediate first response was the Professor Farnsworth meme, "Good news, everyone." Like, that is, that is good news. Like, in a world of all bad news, like, at least there's a shining beacon of positivity. Oh, what the heck, it reloaded all the enemies when I saved and loaded back in. That's right, I need to warm up because I'm pretty sure there's a boss fight coming. And I have to remember how the game works. But yeah, last time we, what did we do? We met Don Whitehorse, or Whitebeard, or White House, or Ron Tater Salad White, whatever his name was. He's like the head of one of the big guilds. And he arrested Flynn and put him in jail, and then we swapped places with him, and then Flynn went and found out that there was like this conspiracy to like pit the guilds against the knights, and so we went and we fought against Barbos, and then he turned into like a chainsaw and flew away, and then the Dragon Knight showed up and carried us off to go fight Barbos, and then we found out that she's an elf with boobs. She took all her clothes off, basically, and now is in our party. This treasure chest won't open. Oh, I'm hitting the wrong button. Oh my, I'm having a stroke, I think, guys. I'm like mashing the B button even though it says A. I'm like, what the heck? The game's busted. Okay, yeah, that's quite a bit better. We're gonna leave her on what she's got though, so she can learn that EXP chair, so that she can get more experience when she's not in the party, and then we'll switch her. So anyway, they flew us to this tower, and then we were imprisoned again. And then the rest of our friends showed up to help us out, and then we climbed this tower and we like used the what's it called? The sorcerer's ring to like blow farts on a bunch of gears to make them spin. To like power up this tower and like lower the steps.
You want revenge?
And so we've just been climbing ever upwards, but I have a feeling that we're getting close to the top because there was actually a save point. And then it's probably going to There's probably gonna be a boss at the top if I had to guess. If I had to guess, like I've played 1 or 2 RPGs before. Let's see. Doesn't have an accessory. Let's give him the warrior's symbol. Plus 15 physical attack. The thief's cape. Cape of choice for thieves slightly raises agility. I don't know. What does agility do? Like, in the grand scheme of things. That is a lot of agility, though. Or that's like a lot of defense. It's like kind of crazy. And then the agility is like just icing on the cake. Alright. I don't even know what agility does. Oh, I can't look. I can't look at what the actual stats do. Oh well. We'll never know. Is it in the library? Battle book, monster book, collector's book, world map, records. Is it in the battle book? Games need to normalize telling you what the skill or what the stats do. So I don't see it on here. No, this is just items. I don't know. I'm sure it does. I'm sure it does something. Yeah, unfortunately, this is a digital version of the game. It doesn't have a manual. I don't know. Probably like movement speed, or I don't know if this game has like dodge chance, or who knows. Not me, apparently. Yeah, I was watching Zero play Symphonia last night, and I was like really jealous because like you can actually hit enemies when they're laying on the ground. He's like, oh yeah, but like it does like reduced damage, so it's like actually really bad. I'm like, yeah, but it's like reduced damage is greater than zero damage.
You're as stiff as ever.
That's why you...
Such good friends.
But it seems like, I feel like the computer-controlled characters do like find a way to hit enemies on the ground. Like they either have like moves that are designed for like striking enemies on the ground, or like they know a trick that I don't, and I would like to know that trick. Just seeing if there's anything. Here's the elevator. Yeah, you know, put the elevator on the 18th floor of the giant tower.
Back again, you stubborn punk.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Move speed and attack speed. That makes sense. I kind of figured critical hit would be... Usually when there's not a specific critical chance, it's usually tied to ability.
Hey, the core in that sword. Is that the core to the Aqua Blastia?
Yeah, it's gotta be.
These fools don't know when to give up. Capua Nor, Dangrest, and now all the way to Gasferost. I've always hated kids.
Most relatable villain 2025.
Barvos, this has gone on long enough. Save what's left of your honor and give up.
The Knights will be here any moment. Any further resistance is futile.
That's right, you're finished.
Oh, this is far from finished. I put 10 years into building Gasferost's spire, and while it stands, nothing can stop me. And with that man in the Empire wrapped around my finger, I was able to build my magnificent Blastia!
That man...
You think I'm just gonna let you waste the lower quarters core like this?
Oh, it won't go to waste. I'll use this to eliminate Whitehorse, and then I will be leader of the guild.
I love that the chainsaw sword is like a Mary Poppin-esque Like, it allows him to fly, and it, like, will help him, like, float down if he jumps. He's like a modern-day Yondu.
Then the Empire is next. With this power at my disposal, the very world will be mine. And I'll start with you. Begone, worms!
Is everyone all right?
That sword is gonna be a problem.
Problem? Is that thing even legal?
It is very powerful.
The Blastia seems to be working just fine.
What?
What's wrong?
You haven't won yet.
All right, playtime's over. Time to wipe Dongrest off the map, and you along with it.
That El Duce.
Get down. What?
Hopefully there's no photosensitive among us today, because that was even making me feel a little bit weird.
What is that?
What happened to not having any time or interest?
Hey, that's...
Rita, never mind that!
Piece of crap!
Looks like the tables have turned, Barbos.
So, all that fancy wisdom and the power of the Blastia were nothing but a sham. Should have known from the start that I'd have to depend on my own strength. Take up your swords!
You know, he was so much easier to deal with when he was all drunk on power.
Yeah, there's nothing worse than an enlightened idiot.
I am the only man to stand as White Horse's equal in battle. Now you will know the power of Barbos the Stormblast and his Blood Alliance!
Alright.
Little punks!
Aw, man, that's a lot of
Go on, get out there, kill him!
I'm gonna take you thugs down.
ads.
Little
Oh,
punks are nothing to me. I'll squash you like bugs. Then I'll squash the Union and rule the world!
That's a nice dream. I'll make sure it doesn't happen.
You have no right to threaten people's peace.
Silence!
we gotta focus on
Now
that.
know the true power of Barbos the Stormblast!
I failed.
Watch out. This one's tough.
Dude, what's going on over there? Why is everybody dead? Oh, that's why. That explains a lot. Ow. Stop it.
We're not done yet. Holy power, come to me.
But what is this? Bridge support? Am I supposed to attack these? This is a gimmick.
This is dangerous. I'm okay.
Apparently so.
Holy power, come to me.
Hey, don't you spawn in behind me. Hey, stop spawning in behind me.
You'll never beat me.
Great.
I'll blow you away. Here. That's it. Destruction time. Get out of here. Take this. Azure Wolf Strike.
Don't get cocky.
That's it. Dragon.
Oh, I hit the wrong trigger. Dang it. Ow. Stay on the ground. Stay down. Just.
Wolf Strike.
Don't get cocky.
Okay, he has no weaknesses or resistances, so we just gotta beat this guy down, huh? Ow, that was dumb. That was dumb. That was dumb. Oh no, it targeted the wrong person.
All right.
There we go. Okay. Got him.
Impossible.
Stay down.
Quickly determining like the
Accept
point
your fate.
of boss fights in this game is to make you spend every consumable item that you have, and then you have to buy more. It's like the ultimate capitalism. Like it seems like I feel like I almost never used consumable items in Tales of Graces. Like almost everything could be managed with like in game or like in battle, like using skills and stuff. But I feel like this game, because you have a separate TP meter, like the healers are constantly running out of mana, so they're burning all your gels, and then when they run out of mana and gels, they start burning all your healing gels. Just like I feel like there's a lot of actually, that's incorrect, because you get graded, and one of the things you get graded on, I believe, is heal items used, so I lost points for using heal items. So, touche, salesman. You actually do get points for how many items you hoard. But yeah, I lost points for dying, I lost points for using items, I lost points for taking damage. Judith, learn to cook! Nobody in this game can cook except for what's-his-name, apparently. Okay, and we get one healing gel as a reward for all the ones we just spent. What is a blue talisman?
I feel power running all through my body.
I'll have to look that up when I get out of the cutscene.
These are the threads that weave our future.
Alright, medical boost.
I've unlocked new strength.
Should help.
Ooh, that's nice.
I wish the game would auto-advance the text in the cutscenes, because I'm trying to, like, sip my coffee over here.
Your henchmen have run out on you.
Oh my gosh, look at that! Look at the huge sword that Carol is carrying. What is that? Did I give that to Carol?
That's it, Barbos. It looks like you were the fool who didn't know when to give up.
Perhaps you were right.
Then you'll surrender.
I won't be humiliated any more than this. Yuri, was it? You remind me of Whitehorse in his youth. You're his spitting image.
Hope you're not saying I'm gonna end up like that old man. Not exactly something to look forward to.
Like the Don. Sooner or later, you will make great enemies in this world. And then that world will consume you whole. Regret, sorrow, and despair will hound you all the way to hell. And I will be waiting there for you.
Oh, he's not going to be in Tales of Vesperia 2.
I'm so glad the core is safe.
Wow, the Aqua Blastia core is so small.
So we've got your core back. That takes care of one problem.
Yes, but we weren't able to take Barbos into custody.
I mean, I I don't think he's going to be a problem, is what I'm saying.
Yes, that alone is quite regrettable.
Like, he just fell like 950 feet.
What are you talking about? A creep like that is better off... Ow!
Besides, I think it's too early to say anything's been taken care of.
Yeah, I have to find out if this thing even works anymore.
Blastia cores don't break all that easily.
Huh. Bet you didn't know that, did you, Raven?
Jeez, what is up with that guy? Just showing up whenever he wants.
That's so Raven.
You're one to talk, Rita.
Takes all kinds, I suppose.
He probably headed back to Dongrist. I'm sure we can find him if we need to.
I'll go on ahead as well. I left my people with a considerable amount of work.
Oh,
Your Highness, if you would please accompany me.
Can't I stay with everyone a little longer?
We'll look after your unreasonable princess a little longer. Isn't that easier for you too? We'll make sure she gets to Dongrist.
Very well. But in exchange, I ask that you take the utmost caution. Absolutely no detours, okay?
All right.
Then I take my leave, Your Highness. Until we meet again in Dongrest.
Thank you, Flynn.
don't let him go. He's the only one that knows Demon Fang.
Why do you look so sad? Are you okay?
I was just thinking. I still owe that creep Dedeki a good beating.
You got the Blastia back. Isn't that enough? Why chase after some stupid thief?
Yeah, I guess you're right. If I ever cross paths with him, though, he's in for a surprise.
It's not a Tales game if you don't have like at least 4 parties just yelling Demon Fang, Demon Fang, Demon Fang, Demon Fang, Demon Fang, Demon Fang over top of each other like for the entire battle.
Waiting for me in hell, huh? Why do you have to go and say that?
Hey, come on already. Let's get back to Dongrest.
Oh wow, spoilers. Now I know that I'm gonna get a move called Badger Edge.
Well,
I'm
I
just
will
kidding.
take my leave from you here.
I don't care.
Off to meet up with your partner?
What is everybody leaving me? I just gave you all my stuff.
Partner? Who do you mean?
He starts with it. What?
We'll be operating individually from now on. That way we won't interfere with each other's work.
I see. Well, see you later.
Oh, okay. Azure Edge. I get it. I was like, I thought you were legitimately saying there's a move called Badger Edge, and I mean, which makes sense because we got Wolf Strike and like Falcon Blow and something Punch.
Yeah.
I seriously did just give him like all my good stuff. Got a bunch of achievements though. Oh, this must be like end of Act 1 or something, because it's giving me a save point for no reason. Also, what's up, Latalis? Sorry, I didn't say hi. I was in the middle of making snide comments about the cutscene. End save. What? Oh, okay. Like,
Look, the Knights have come back.
I'm innocent, I tell you. This is a plot by the Knights to destroy the Council.
He doesn't know when to quit, does he?
Where's Flynn?
I can't make him out from here.
did you say you can't make out with him from here? Oh, this game sucks. You can't reach any of the cats. Like, what is stopping me? Like, this curb is like six inches tall. Like, he's just like in battle, this dude can like jump so high that he can like jump over a person, but like 6-inch cat, no. Yeah, we've met Patty, I don't know, probably 3 or 4 times at this point, but she has not officially joined us yet. Our wares aren't just the average stuff. I need to replenish all my items because I had a boss fight and the AI just spams items like crazy. Apparently that's what happens when you take a bunch of damage. Ugh, like all my apple gels. All my orange gels. I don't even want to buy the expensive ones because they just use them so fast. Yeah, I'm kind of in the same boat. Like, the only time I ever switched in Tales of Graces was because I was trying to use the summons as Pascal, and like I couldn't get her to do it when I wanted her to, so like I did manual control just to see what the summons looked like, and then that was about the only time I switched. And I haven't switched in this game at all, so. But yeah, like I just don't want to buy these expensive gels because they just burn through everything so quickly. Plus they're expensive. I want to spend all my money on weapons. Buy good weapons. You don't need all these healing items. You just kill everything. What is that? No, we have one. It's already used. I think she already learned all the skills off of it. Everything else is junk. Junk. This is a pretty good cape. Who doesn't have a... I'll buy one. Even though I just found one. Yeah, so I was kind of complaining the other day because since I have the definitive edition of the game, it came with all these DLCs. Most of them are like cosmetic titles, so you can just get different costumes. But then there was one that's like, get all these crafting recipes and some materials. I'm like, oh, that sounds good. Thinking it would like give you like maybe more cooking and maybe like a couple like more healing items. But it actually gives you like a ton of stuff, and a lot of them are like really, really powerful weapons. And so now my crafting menu is kind of like polluted with really, really strong weapons that like I know in my heart I should not have at this point. Let me find Like, yeah, so like here's one that gives like plus 188. Here's one that gives plus 401. But I am starting to get to the point though where like I actually am finding some of these materials. So I'm trying to like decide when I feel like it's appropriate to allow myself to make these things, but I've been trying to like stick to not crafting anything that has more than like a 20 to 40 attack point increase at a time, even though sometimes in the shops you'll find stuff that's like, you know, 60. But yeah, I've been trying to like just not let myself craft the most powerful items in the game right off the bat. But yeah, I was like, I didn't know it was going to give me all that stuff, to be honest. The only reason why I did it, because all the other stuff was like bonus titles, but then like these ones here I didn't do. So there's like a ton of like extra gold. You can get like 1,000,000 gold. And then there's like a bunch for like plus 5 level ups, plus 10 level up, and like, so basically you get to like level like 60 at like the very start of the game, and I was like, that just didn't feel right. So but the one that I did take was called like recipes and ingredients, and so again I thought it was mostly food stuff, but apparently it had a ton of, oh, I didn't unlock these. Oh man, now they're gone. It had a ton of like actual what do you call it, like components that are like really rare and powerful. But like some of them, like the one, it's called like, yeah, this one, Nave Metal, or Neve Metal, or whatever it's called. That is one of the ones that I felt like was like involved in a lot of the really strong recipes, and so I wasn't using it, but the enemies in the area I was just in were actually dropping this. And one of the other ones that were, I think it's like Grimoire pages, is another one that was like used in a lot of the, yeah, this one. They were actually being dropped by those enemies, so like I kind of feel like maybe at some point it would be okay to craft some of the things that use those things, but yeah, I'm trying to limit myself to like not boost my attack by more than like 50 at a time, just because I feel like that's like insane. But like I said, sometimes you go to a shop and they have a new weapon that's, you know, plus 50 or 60, so it's not like it's not completely absurd. I'll ask you, you know a lot about this game. One of the things that I've been trying to figure out, let me find, see if I can find, like these weapons here have these skills called like half damage, quarter damage, and reduce damage to 1. I have been trying to figure out if there's like a practical application for having these skills, because like that seems bad to me. Like, why would you want to half your damage or reduce your damage down to 1? Like, I don't know. It's not making a lot of sense. But anyway. Oh, so you don't know either. Okay, well now I don't feel as bad, because I'm just like confused by it. I'm like, I don't understand why these exist. I don't know, do I want this? Guess I'll make this. And press B during a backstep to perform a jump attack. Interesting. That actually does sound good. Yeah, that's it. Increase max Whoa, increase max HP after battle? That seems kind of crazy. Whoa, I want those abilities. Okay, so I'm gonna need... I have one bastard sword, so I can make one. And then I'll need to make a second bastard sword so I can make the other version. Yeah, that seems like really good. Recover full HP upon successfully completing a Fatal Strike combo with a certain number of hits. I'm not very good at Fatal Strike combos. That doesn't sound like a winner to me. Let me see if I can find something for Rita and the dog. I feel like, yeah, all this. There's like so much stuff, and I'm just like, oh, lovely dog. All status increases with repeat in the active party. Oh, that's good. I like that. Occasionally cast healing spells without using TP. Also seems very good. That's a bit much right. Here we go. Here's what. That's too much. So we got the rivet belt. These are all way too strong. Plus 522. What the heck? Why doesn't she have like a intermediate? All of her stuff is like 100 or more. Repeat. I think this is what he has equipped. Yes. Able to see all enemy info with a single magic lens. None of these sounds like particularly great. I'll do this one because it just has a higher base attack. Alright. That's enough synthesize. I think I just spent like most of my... Yeah, but that life up skill sounds great. I wish you could share that weapon with everybody. Because like I do find the AI kind of goes crazy with skills, and I don't want to like tell them not to use skills because I need them to use skills, but like we'll like stay at an inn and then I'll get into like one battle and I'll look at everybody's like stats at the end and they're down to like half EP already.
You must not be taken in by the knights. They only plan to crush this town once you've all been lured into a false sense of safety.
On the honor of the Imperial Knights, I swear that we would never perpetrate such disloyalty.
You're Flynn Shifo.
The Empire and the Union have joined in a treaty of friendship.
What? Impossible.
At this moment, Don Whitehorse and His Highness Yoder are in council together. It's only a matter of time until it's made official.
But how? I thought that cursed Alexei was tied up in other matters.
Yes. It is true that our Commandant could only make a brief appearance before returning to the capital.
Then, on whose authority? No! This can't mean my plans have been ruined by this boy!
This will put an end to the suffering of the people of Capua Nor as well.
Here's hoping the next magistrate they get is more of a stand-up guy.
I will do what I can to make sure a worthy person is chosen when I get back to the castle.
To the castle? You mean you're going back to the capital, Estelle?
Yes. With Rago gone, the rest of the castle should have returned to normal.
Whenever they talk about this Rago guy,
don't really want to go back.
It really makes me want a big plate of spaghetti.
What do you mean?
I can see it in your face.
No,
Well, you should do what suits you best. You've made up your own mind, right?
I will go back. I don't want Flynn or anyone else to have to worry about me anymore.
It's gonna be lonely without her, won't it, Repeat?
I do want to stay, but not because of the Dawn State. I just want to stay here. All my HP and TP are missing. Oh, hey, cutscene.
Yuri, it's terrible!
Oh, man.
Oh, man. Just let me sleep.
We're the same person, basically.
Rago!
What did Rago do?
They say he used his standing in the council to reduce his charges! It looks like he's gonna get off with only a minor drop in rank, after everything he did!
This has gotta be a joke.
It's not a joke, it's the truth!
So this is how the Empire works now, huh? Damn it, this is not funny.
What? Powerful political figures not being punished for all their crimes? This game is so unrealistic. Like, they're not even trying at this point. Like, it's just not even believable.
What do we do, Yuri?
I don't know.
How can he not get punished? Wait, if we tell Estelle, maybe she can do something about it.
Hey, don't go giving the princess too much trouble. Damn it, what's Flynn doing anyway? I wonder if he's at his post right now.
Doesn't anyone knock anymore?
You knew I'd be coming. That outfit.
As of today, I've been assigned the post of captain.
So, the birth of the Flynn Brigade, huh? Looks like I've been one-upped again.
If that's how you feel, you should come back to the Knights. You'd be able to...
Don't waste your breath. Congratulations on making captain.
Thank you. You didn't come down here to celebrate my promotion.
No, I didn't.
It's Rago, isn't it? Appropriating Nor Harbor for his own purposes, committing treason by his collusion with Barbos. Add to this stealing from the populace and the extermination of even his own people, simply because he didn't like them. The people he killed were either fed to monsters, or sold to those who will pay money for corpses.
Sick bastard.
That he should be able to do those things, and not have to answer for them. The authority of the Council is far more powerful than I'd imagined. I thought with this promotion to captain that I'd gotten a bit closer to my goal, but I have to face the fact that the law can't even punish a single person like Rago.
You know it doesn't end here. You'll climb even higher until you can make the right changes.
True, but many people will continue to suffer in the meantime, needlessly. When I consider that,
Don't go flying off the handle and smacking him around. The progress you made would all be for nothing. If he's above you, you go even higher, and then...
Yes. Someday I'll create a legal order that treats everyone with equality. I have to.
Good. And I'll do things my own way.
Yuri?
How would you go about punishing the villains that the law can't touch?
You know what's funny is I was just about to say, this is like exactly the plot line of season 2 of Daredevil, where they introduced the Punisher, and Daredevil's like, I'm gonna do things by the law, and the Punisher's like, I'm gonna kill everyone that the law can't touch, and then that was like the whole thing. I was just about to say, like, this is really reminding me of that, and then he comes out and says, like, I need to punish people. I need to punish people who aren't being punished. I'll think of some cool nickname for a person who punishes people later.
I'm still trying to figure that out.
If he gets a title called the Punisher later, I'm gonna just like friggin' lose my mind.
It seems I may have gotten a little careless when I thought Alexei wouldn't be around. Flynn Schifo, that impertinent upstart. This is a grudge I won't soon forget. I will bring down the full authority of the Council on you. Ah! What the? It's you. Do you intend to harm me? I'm a member of the Council, you know. I could crush you with a single command. You won't get away with this.
The laws and the Council may have let you go, but I'm afraid I can't do that.
Ah! Stay back! Ah! I was so close. De Nomos.
Called it.
Repeat.
Oh, I was so close. Oh, man. Right there. The sinful sidekick, he didn't do anything.
It's too bad we gotta split up.
Please, come visit the castle anytime.
He'll really come if you say that.
What? Didn't she just invite me?
Huh. Idiot.
With the treaty, it'll become easier for guild members to enter the capital.
That's right.
Princess, we should be going.
Oh, yes. I promise to do what I can about Rago, to see that he gets the punishment he deserves.
Well, about that punishment, I feel like someone already punished him.
Princess, you should know.
What?
You see... Lord Rago has not been seen since last night. We do not yet know the details. His whereabouts are being investigated as we speak.
What could this mean?
Maybe he got scared and ran away. Well, I guess I'll be going too. I want to check out stuff like those air credit. When I finish my analysis, I'll, pay a visit to the capital too.
Is she blushing? Wait a minute.
I'm looking forward to it. Okay then, see ya!
And Carol, where will you go from here?
I want to start up a guild with Yuri.
That sounds like a good idea.
Your Highness.
Sorry, I'm ready now.
Wait, I just made stuff for all these people.
Shouldn't I
No.
go get Yuri?
They're bleeding me dry.
No, I wouldn't want to wake him.
All right.
Well, this is it.
Yeah. I hope we see each other again. Yuri, are you awake? Estelle and Rita already took off.
Oh,
If you hurry, you might still be able to catch her.
I can meet them anytime I want.
Jeez, Yuri. Fine, if that's how you're gonna be.
Even if I did go, it would just make it harder for them to leave. What the?
The barcode.
Monsters.
Yuri!
Carol, any idea what that thing is?
No, I've never seen anything like that before. It's coming down!
Come on, Carol.
What? Hey, wait!
Just when I get to relax, I get dragged into another mess.
Yuri, fate really is out to get you.
Hey, it's not all my fault. You had a role in this too.
But I never ran into gigantic monsters or got arrested by knights before I met you.
Well, things didn't go bad for me until I left the capital with Estelle.
So that means...
Drop it. Keep moving.
Right.
Alright. I want to manage... Oh, no, he already got that equipped. That's right, because I upgraded something he already had on. So we can give him the battle suit. Slightly better defense. Increases physical defense by 10%. Oh, that's actually... Well, wait. Wait, what? Well, that's not right, because that's only 3. That's only a 1%. Is it? Did it not actually calculate into his defense stat, or like... I don't get it. I don't know, I don't trust it. Oh, hey kitty, why are you what are you doing? Don't look at me like that, you're freaking me out, man. Cat just like came in here with like her ears pinned back looking like a demon. And she left. Alright, well. Oh yeah, check the dog. Give him that. I can't believe I don't have a better hat for the dog yet. I feel like I've had this hat since like the very beginning of the game. I don't know, maybe we'll give him the blue talisman. Oh, I wanna see. No, it still says 322. That's weird. Like, I wonder if it's like a hidden increase or something, where it doesn't actually show. Oh, Flynn's still here. Dude, you gotta rejoin my party. I gave you some of my good stuff.
What is going on here?
Yuri! Protect Her Highness!
Yuri, look!
Okay, one of you two has to rejoin me.
Foul fiend.
Because no one else knows first aid.
Why is it just ignoring us? Is it coming for me?
The Commandant. But why is he here?
Our finest knights. I am left with no choice. We will stop this beast with the help of Heracles. Yuri, wait! There's nothing more you can do!
You expect me to stand by while that thing makes a snack out of Estelle?
The insipid poison of this world must be purged.
Oh, it's a talking Moltres.
It can speak! Who are you?
I guess it's not, is that Galarian Moltres? Is that, which region was that one from?
Yuri!
You're safe.
Oh dang, more anime. We didn't have like any anime for like the first 17 hours. Now we've gotten like 2 in pretty quick succession. That wasn't very long.
What is that?
Heracles!
Whoa! We gotta get out of here!
Maybe I'm thinking of the legendary from Pokemon Y, Yveltal or whatever. I know it was black and red.
I'm going to leave the city and continue my journey.
What do you mean?
If you're going back to the capital, you shouldn't keep Flynn waiting. It's for you to decide.
Then I want to continue the journey as well.
Now that's what I wanted to hear.
Judith?
Oh, hey, Judy.
Don't! It's too dangerous!
Look who's talking.
I'll be fine. You go on ahead.
Come on, quickly!
My, you're a stubborn one.
Huh? Why is it taking off?
Yuri! Lady Estelise! Wait!
Here comes the cavalry.
Yeah, I think either way, I'm kind of like conflating what they all look like in my brain. I know like Galarian Zapdos was like a chicken or something, and it was like brown and yellow. It was like a fighting type. And then Galarian Moltres was like a dark fire or something. I don't know. I didn't actually play it. Well, I played the base game, but not the DLC.
I'm sorry, Flynn. I realize now I can't just go back to the capital.
Wait, what happened to that bridge?
There are too many things I still need to know.
Surely after returning to the capital, you can...
The voices of the people suffering in Nora Harbor never reached the capital. I won't achieve anything if I'm not willing to approach these problems head-on. I've come to realize that during my travels. That's why I have to keep going.
Your Highness!
Flynn, get this core back to the lower quarter.
Yuri!
I won't be going back to the capital anytime soon. I'm going to start up a guild. Give my regards to Hanks and everyone else.
Yuri!
A guild? So that's what you meant by doing things your own way.
Yeah, I finally made up my mind.
That's fine, but what about Princess...
Take care, Flynn.
Yuri!
I suppose I should have talked to you first, but here's to our new guild, Carol.
Right!
Alright, let's go. If we hang around here much longer, some of those knights are bound to come after us.
Spear of Truth.
That huge flying monster actually talked, right? You ever heard of a monster like that?
I've never seen or heard of anything like that. I don't think anybody in the Hunting Blades has.
Man, first that thing at Cair Bakram and now this. The world's just full of surprises. I don't care how many lives you have, it wouldn't be enough to fight that thing.
Yeah, not even I feel like taking on a monster like that.
Alright, so I'll be perfectly honest, like no, this isn't a different costume either. Right. I don't actually know what the game wants us to do right now. That's not different. I guess only the ones that have like the actual... Oh, that's not the one. That's not the one. That's not the one. That's not the one. That's the one. I guess only the ones that actually have like the picture of the costume next to it actually change the outfit, because none of the other stuff that none of the other titles I've unlocked through the game have actually changed the appearance. But hold on, because we have Judas bonus titles. I forgot to do Flynn's while he was in the party, even though he has like, he's got like 6 of them too, maybe. And then customize Judith. I'm sure these will all be like really, really tasteful, really appropriate, like really, oh, glamorous maid. Okay. There we go. No, that's... Oh, that's actually... I don't like that. Hold on. Yeah, that's a nice... Kind of a nice actual outfit. I kind of like that. I don't know if that's a reference to something. It kind of looks like it's from maybe a different game. I know a lot of these are from other Tales games. That one I'm not sure about because I haven't played enough of them. And then I know the one of them was just Klonoa. Oh, school nurse. Yeah, that's... The vengeful half-elf. That's pretty sleek. He looks, she looks like the butler from, Zilia. But I know that's not what it is, because I don't think he existed yet. Although I guess this is the... Oh my gosh, is that Cosmos? Alright, well, sorry, other one that was pretty good. I think I know which one we gotta go with. I really want to play those games someday. Like, I have the first 2 on PlayStation 2, and I played the first one, and I was in the middle of this sequence, and I stumbled upon an optional boss, but I didn't know it was optional. Like, I thought I was just, like, on the correct pathway, and I couldn't beat it. And it had like some gimmick. I think the gimmick was like you could only have females in the party. And I think like one of my female characters was like very, very weak. And so I really kind of had to struggle with it. And so I just kind of put the game down and walked away from it. But I would really like to go back to Saga someday and play all 3 of them. Even though I know people speak pretty unfavorably of the second one, like... I feel like you kind of got to play all 3 of them if you're going to play them, but that's awesome, though, that they put a Cosmos outfit. But yeah, like, I don't know where exactly the game wants me to go right now. Because the game doesn't often, like, tell you straight up where it wants you to go. Anyway, it's been about an hour. It's been about an hour and a half, actually. I need to take a short break. I'm gonna get up, stretch my legs, take a drink, that kind of stuff. Yeah, that's what I heard was like the story is good all the way through. It's just that like Xenosaga 2, they tried to do something different with like I think the combat specifically. A lot of people didn't care for it. And I don't know if there was like other stuff. I think I have an actual strategy guide for Xenosaga 2 that I bought long time ago, but unfortunately I only have the first two. So if I'm gonna play all three, I would have to. I would probably emulate it regardless, just because I don't think I have a way to capture the PS2 fully. But I don't have the third one, and it's really expensive now. Yeah, well, I guess it's not really expensive comparative to some other things, but it's expensive because it was kind of a rare game. Not a lot of people picked that one up, unfortunately. Anyway, though, I'm gonna take a quick break, stretch my legs, get a drink, use the restroom, that kind of deal. If you've been sitting for a while, I encourage you to do the same. Yeah, just as a reminder for anybody out there who may not be aware, just in case you've been like living under a rock or something, we are in the midst of Tales of Appreciation 2025. It is a month-long charity event benefiting St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, where myself and 11 others are streaming Tales series RPGs. We got plenty of other people, including, Latalis was here earlier. I think Latalis is playing Fantasia, I want to say. Zero Counts playing Symphonia. I think I saw Marsh playing Abyss. I want to say it was Abyss, and Reegs playing Zillia 2 last night. And the protagonist was playing... I can never remember which one he's playing, but it's the one I think that's on the PSV. Or maybe it's the PSP. Can't remember. Anyway, we've got people playing Eternia. I think I've seen like Tales of Hearts. Did I make that up? The other one that's on PlayStation 2. I can't remember the names now. I think it might have been Destiny. I don't know. We got a lot of people playing a lot of Tales games. It's a really good variety this year. So I encourage you to take a look at the other people. But we're all raising money for St. Jude. So this is the time where I prostrate myself before the chat to beg for donations to St. Jude Children's Hospital. Team's raised over $1,000 so far, which is excellent, which is great, towards our $3,000 goal. So that, can't be too mad about that. But I encourage you, if you're able, to consider giving. If you're not able, I understand that completely. I've been there myself personally. A couple times you're in between jobs or just things not going so great for you. But even just being here, watching the stream, chatting, participating, is a really big help to the streamers. Like, it is just nice to have people around, people to chat with, people enjoying it. It just makes it feel a little bit more worthwhile. So I really appreciate all those that kind of hang out. Even though I understand, when it's a long stream, you probably can't sit there for, whatever, 3-5 hours at a time. But even that, and like sharing on social media, just giving the event a bit of a signal boost. I've had people come in and say like, "Hey, I saw so-and-so's retweet." I'm like, "Oh, that's awesome." So we appreciate all that kind of stuff. So, all right, I'm going to take a quick break, and I will be back in... I don't know, probably somewheres in about 5 minutes, and we will continue on our playthrough of Tales of Vesperia. Thank you. Oh, okay. Sorry about that. A little longer than planned. I was in the kitchen, rinsing out my coffee cup, when I heard a very concerning noise coming from my bathroom, which is also my cat's bathroom. And so I went to investigate and found out that she was apparently trying to like balance herself on the edge of the litter box and flipped it over and launched pine pellets all over the bathroom floor. So I had to clean that up, because otherwise probably would just like on the floor thinking that it is her now her bathroom. So that was fun. I always love like when I get a new follower on social media, trying to figure out if it is a real person or a person trying to sell me a VTube model or stream elements. Although, you know, at some point I probably should like actually either do it myself or invest in getting some like, I don't know, like an overlay, or I don't know what I would want though. I made an overlay myself several years ago, probably close to 10 years ago, which is painful to think about. But some people didn't like it. They said it looked like hot garbage, that I should be embarrassed, that if they ever have to look at it again, it might make them vomit. Just, you know, those types of things. So I don't use it anymore. Yeah, all my really good Tales of Appreciation graphics, where I just took stock images off the internet and used a meme generator to write text onto them. You know, that kind of stuff. Actually, I don't think the no wait, the text is on them. I was gonna say, I don't think I can turn the text off. I think those are actually saved onto the images themselves, unlike some of my other things where I have like this, the text is part of the scene, so I can like turn it on and off. But those other ones, it's not. But yeah, I don't know. But I wouldn't even know what I want. You know, like several years ago, probably 5 or 6 years ago, when I was streaming Persona 5 that I definitely didn't finish, and I think that was back in like 2018 or 2019. There was this girl who apparently, oh sorry, I forgot to turn the other music off. We got double music going on. There was this girl who was like making this like interactive stream platform that was like themed around Persona 5, and it had like all these cool elements. Like on the side, the chat window actually looked like the Phantom Thieves cell phone text messages, and like it would actually show the chatter's like user icon next to their name, which was really cool, and it just had like that styling. And it had a bunch of other cool stuff, and I was like, hey, I'm really interested in this, like, is this something you're going to be selling? And she's like, oh yeah, absolutely. You know, I'll let you know when I start, like, because it's not done yet, you know, I'll let you know when I'm going to start taking money. And I was like, yeah, please do. And then I saw her stream with it a couple times. I'm like, oh man, that's pretty rad. And she's like, yeah, I decided to keep it. And I was like, oh, all right, well, I guess I won't pay you money for it then. So then I asked if she would be working on anything else that I could potentially, you know, like put my name on it ahead of time. And she's like, oh yeah, for sure. And then I never heard from her again. I never saw her again. Her social media accounts have all been inactive for like 8 years. So I'm like, well, I guess I'm I guess I'm not getting anything from her, so. Alright, so we are in Dongrass. And we did some stuff. And now we need to go somewhere else. But the game didn't really tell me where to go. And I don't know where I'm supposed to go. Basically. Long story short. So that's the Tower of Gears. I already went there. It doesn't look like there's anything else up there. That's the Forest of Kivmak. The Sewer Tunnels of Promise. Like, I actually just don't know. Does it just want me to go back to, like, the last city? Which would be Heliord? I don't think we have any business in Heliord. Alright, guys. Pardon my ignorance. I am gonna, for the sake of keeping things moving, I'm gonna look this up. Because I don't want to just be wandering around aimlessly. Okay, so Kivmak. Go through Kivmak, you come back. Guild Union. Then we go Gasferos. Fight Barbos. This walkthrough is really junky, but okay, you'll have to head back to Heliord. Along the way, another event will pop up. Okay, so I do need to go back to Heliord. It's the only thing that made sense, but like the game didn't really say like we need to go back to Heliord. That's Heliord is like south-ish. But I know like some sites and stuff have like, oh, here we go. Never mind. We'll wait.
I know we gotta get out of town, but I'm dying here. So, why is Judith coming along with us anyway?
With the circumstances being what they are, this is just how things turned out.
I don't mind a few extra travel companions, but we do need to put in a little more effort.
Just how far are we going?
I guess Heliord's our closest destination, so at least until there.
What?
Should we rest a little once we get out of the city?
Agreed.
Okay, now let's get moving.
Okay. I guess I should have just like started walking and eventually it would have told me what to do. Did she ever learn? No, she's still learning that. I don't want to switch her weapon quite yet.
Hey, you mind if I ask a question? I need to be sure of something.
What is it?
That big monster we saw? It was talking, right? Like our language.
Yes, I heard it with my own ears.
You all heard it too? I guess it wasn't my imagination after all.
Who's ever heard of a monster that speaks a human language?
Just what is that monster?
Maybe it's not a monster. You ever think about that? But yeah, anyway, like I know there's like some sites out there that have. Oh hey, new move. They have like pre-made overlays and stuff, but like, I don't know. That seems lame, right? But like, I don't know. I'm not like a designer, and I wouldn't even know how to be like, here's like the type of theme that I want to do. I don't know what to take off. I kind of use, well, maybe I don't use Cerberus Strike that much. It is cheap though, but I have a lot of green. But what is this new? Blue. Okay, so I do want a blue move. I have green, blue, and red now. I still don't really know how to do that properly, like how to like actually get the oh yeah, the burst art, not the burst art, the fatal strike. I don't know how to get those to like trigger consistently. But I know that like some of them are linked to like having different colored attacks. So, I don't know. We'll try swapping that out for a little bit.
Piece of cake!
Don't get cocky.
This? Nah, this isn't scary. What happened to taking a break?
It's probably a good time. Looks like no one is following us anymore.
How can you tell?
Intuition, I suppose.
Intuition?
Anyway, we should be fine here. Let's rest for now.
When we have time to take a longer rest, we've got to decide a few things about our guild.
What is it with you and taking breaks?
What do you hope to accomplish by starting a guild?
Accomplish?
I want our guild to become really big. And then someday we'll follow in the Dawn's footsteps and protect Dawngrest ourselves. That way, I can show him my gratitude for all the years he's defended the city.
That's a wonderful dream, Carol.
I'll just stick with the boss here.
Huh? Boss? Me?
You were the first one to bring up this crazy idea.
I guess you're right. So, what's the first order of business?
To calm down.
Yeah!
You make guilds sound like fun.
Why don't you join the guild as well, Judith?
I wonder. Do you think they'd let me?
The most important thing is obeying the guild's laws. Those who break the laws will be severely punished, even friends or family. The laws are the source of a guild's pride. No one can be admitted without making a solemn pledge to uphold them.
And what are the laws of your guild, Carol?
Everybody supporting each other and always acting with the interests of the guild in mind. Striving to always do the right thing while punishing those who don't.
What do you mean?
All for the guild and the guild for all. Do justice and punish the unjust.
Everyone's opinion will be valued, so long as it doesn't go against these laws.
Yuri, that's just what I...
Right, boss?
All for the guild and the guild for all. Yeah, that's it. Those are our laws.
Yeah, those are totally crystal clear, irrefutable. No way to misinterpret them. No notes.
It looks like these will be my laws from now on as well.
Sure it's okay to make up your mind like that?
Yes, you've got me curious. All for the guild. I like the way that sounds.
Well then?
I pledge to uphold the laws, for the guild's sake, and my own.
How about your partner?
Thanks for your concern, but it's all right. He won't mind.
Your partner?
A friend I was traveling with earlier.
Huh. I didn't know you had someone like that. Okay, so from today on, we'll be your new partners, Judith.
I look forward to it.
Me too.
Then, I...
Okay, let's call it a day for now.
Yeah, I almost forgot how sore I am.
Why are you sore?
Repeat. You're keeping watch too, huh? So, we started a guild. We're a motley crew, but it should be interesting. You're our number 2. Try not to give the boss too much of a hard time. You should get some rest too.
Thanks.
For what?
You're staying up to keep watch, aren't you?
Nah, not at all.
You're so evasive.
You're one to talk.
Huh. Weird. I always thought I was pretty straightforward.
Seriously? You haven't even given your real reason for joining our guild.
I joined because I wanted to.
That's it?
No. So long as they don't go against the laws of the guild, everyone's wishes are respected, right? Don't worry. I said I'd uphold the laws, and I will. But in my own way.
Alright. Well, I'll get you to tell me the real reason eventually. So it was a coincidence that you were in Dongrest?
Yes, I was. That's the truth. Isn't it lovely?
Sure. Lovely.
Thanks.
For keeping watch?
For talking.
Hey, what's up, man? Yeah, I'd like to go there someday, but I don't know. It's probably like super expensive, and it's probably just like packed full of people.
What, you're not asleep?
Pretty cool to do that Mario Kart experience though, but you know, I guess I could just like drive around and throw stuff out my window at people if I really want to experience it.
Nah, I've been trying to think of a name for our guild. I'm gonna think of something really cool.
Sure, I can't wait.
Yuri?
Hmm?
I was thinking about this. We made our guild without first swearing allegiance to its laws, didn't we?
Yeah, but did that earlier today, right? So no worries.
Yeah. Yuri,
What is it?
did you just make those laws up, or did you hear them somewhere?
They just came to me. Why, were they no good?
Oh no, not at all. It's just... those were the exact same laws I'd been thinking of. I'm really happy that I was able to make a guild with you, Yuri.
What a thing to say. Don't get all mushy on me.
Oh!
What now?
I thought of a name! The Super Ultra Courageous Braves!
That sounds like a name Captain Carroll would come up with, definitely. Let's go with that then.
No, that's such a bad name.
Right!
That's worse than the Cleveland Guardians. Wait, I thought that Nintendo Park was already open. Is there like another one somewhere that's like different?
Oh, Yuri.
Hey, you're not asleep?
No? Is something the matter?
No. I was just trying to think of what our next move should be.
Yes. I didn't even think I'd be able to continue traveling with you.
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was like open like 2 years ago. Maybe there's one in like Japan or something.
I'm still trying to decide if I should. You're really gonna put your all into this guild, aren't you?
I'd like to say I'm just gonna go with the flow, but I went and bragged to Flynn about it. I guess I can't slack off now.
Carol certainly seems happy. I'm a bit jealous.
Oh, does Her Majesty the Princess wish to join our humble guild?
If I asked you to let me in, Would you let me in?
If you've thought about this and it's your decision, I won't try to stop you.
Yeah, you're right. I should really give this some thought.
Well, don't think too hard about it.
How can I decide?
What's that? Are you saying I should just trust you to keep watch for us?
I wonder if this is something that makes a difference, or if this is just like, do you want to talk to people again, stay awake, or if you're ready to go to the next thing.
Alright, I'll get some rest then. Thanks, Rapide.
I think I'll chance it.
I hope we can find some work to do now that we've made our guild.
Easy, Tiger. So, Estelle, what are you gonna do?
I want to go looking for that talking monster. If it was me he was after, I want to find out why.
Don't feel like you'll be able to rest easy till you find out, huh?
But how will you do that? How can you look for a monster if you have no idea where it is?
I thought you were in charge of all the monster-related information.
Don't ask me! Even I've never seen anything like that before.
That was no monster. His name is Pharaoh.
Do you know about him?
I saw him earlier when I was traveling with my friend, and it was my friend who knew his name.
Why would your friend know the name of something like that?
Where did you see it?
Oh, it actually says Cosmos on her headband. I didn't notice that until that closed up.
It was on the Desier continent, in the sands of Kogor.
That's the continent to the southwest of Tolbikia. The continent of Desier. The desert.
You don't just go marching off to a desert because someone saw a monster.
He's right, you know.
I wonder if that fairy tale could be...
Fairy tale?
Something I read at the castle. A tale about a monster that speaks, who lives in the sands of Kogor.
There are always stories like that. Like the one about the monster in the sea who talks to people.
I think you've got it backwards.
Backwards?
Such creatures do exist, but they have simply become the stuff of legend.
It's like the saying, where there's smoke, there's fire.
Yeah, but are you thinking of going all the way to a place like that alone, Estelle?
Huh? Well,
If we don't keep up this little bodyguard operation, she'll really march off on her own. What do you think? Let's take this as our first guild assignment.
Hey, you're right! We'd be breaking our own laws if we let her go alone.
That's right.
But if this is a real job, we'll have to charge Estelle our fee.
Oh, we don't need to worry about something like money, right?
Nope, no exceptions. Money is a necessity for running a guild.
I'm afraid I'm a bit short on funds at the moment.
In that case, why don't we just figure something out later?
I'll pay the fee, I promise. So let's all go together.
Okay, looks like that settles it.
This way we can all continue the journey.
All right, super ultra courageous braves, fall out!
They're really gonna call it that, huh? I was just about to say the SUCB.
Huh? That's our guild's name!
We can't go with that. We need something easy to say that has a real snap to it.
Thank you, Estelle. Something like SUCB.
Oh, really?
How about something like... Brave Vesperia?
Boo.
It's the star that gives off the brightest light in the night sky.
The brightest star! Cool!
Actually, the sun is the brightest star, you idiots.
Brave Vesperia. I like it. Let's stick with that.
Okay, that settles it. Let's get to Torum Harbor and charter a boat. We're off on an ocean voyage to the continent of Desier!
Didn't you want to take a break at Heliord?
Who needs it?
Either way, we can't get to Torum without passing through Heliord.
I'd also like to see how they've been doing since the Blastia went out of control.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy.
All right, we'll just stop in for a quick look around the city.
Okay.
So, first to Heliord, then from Torum to Desier by boat.
Okay, I'll try again. Brave Vesperia, fall out!
Yuri, I was a little surprised to hear that you're starting a guild.
Well, it's not like I'll be doing it all on my own.
Did Carol give you the idea?
Yeah, but I've been thinking about it myself for a while now, too. I quit the Knights to find my own way of doing things, but I hadn't done anything.
What Flynn said to you back in the port town, that got to you, didn't it?
Nothing that guy says could get to me.
He doesn't like to admit his feelings, does he?
No.
What is this idiot
Let's
bird?
work together.
Ow!
How's this?
What did she just learn?
Oh, power that defies mine enemies.
That's what happens when I get serious.
Is that what she learned? Let me look at... Cavalry. Vent from staggering. Okay. I feel like you should turn some of these off. I feel like she has, like, too many things. Like, POW hammer. Like, do I really want her using POW hammer? I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna look at my cooking recipes. I feel like I have a lot of fish. Hold on. Yeah, alright, I have omelet rice, Salisbury steak, cake, fried chicken and fried... Okay, so I do have a chicken rice. Scotch egg. Croquette. I don't know, I feel if I try to use these ones that are better, they're gonna fail at cooking them because their cooking skills are like abysmal. Okay, where is this dumb city at? Here it is.
Oh my. Doesn't the city seem less busy than before?
Yeah, this place has gotten a lot more ghost towny.
Now that you mention it, maybe.
Huh? What's wrong?
In Dawngrest, I heard that the construction work here is so brutal that tons of people have been fleeing. I don't know if that's true or not, though.
Huh, interesting. She has to do something about it.
What do you mean?
You can see it on her face.
If that's the case, we should go to the inn and have a strategy meeting first. After all, we need to go check on the Blastia, too.
Yeah, and it's not like Estelle can just let things go.
You can't just ignore people's problems, can you?
I know.
So then, let's go! To the inn!
He sure is getting into it.
He's so happy that he was able to start a guild with Yuri.
Hey, it's not like I did this just for Carol's sake.
But you care about his feelings, don't you?
Yeah, well, come on, we should hurry to the inn.
That's right, this city was like one where the nobles were basically like putting the people into indentured servitude and telling them if they like did construction for 7 years that they would get to be a noble too.
We picked a name, made laws, got our first job. We're a pretty respectable guild now.
But are 3 members really respectable?
Why not? The Darkwings, the famous thieves guild, they only have 3 members too.
Quality over quantity.
Too many people get to be a headache, and I prefer a small group. But you can't follow in the Dawn's footsteps and defend Dawngrest without a few more bodies.
Yeah, I guess. But if we just put one foot in front of the other, I know we'll be big someday.
So then you're saying we can take it easy?
No way! We gotta give this guild 110%!
Aye, aye, Captain.
No matter how far you may have climbed, there will always be someone above you. You all have walls that we'll never be able to conquer. So does this guy have new stuff, or is this still the old? I feel like I have most of these already. Wait, what's the casual ear grab? Oh, well, yeah. Are you familiar with the half damage skill? The skill allows you to cut the damage dealt to enemies by half. Well, you might think, what's the use of that? But it comes in handy when you want to use a fatal strike to finish an enemy low in HP. Item drop rates and experience increase when you finish an enemy with a fatal strike. The skill is actually more useful than you think. You say that, but like, I don't know how to do fatal strikes consistently, so maybe it's not for me.
Now that we have a goal and a destination, I'm so excited about
It is good to know,
continuing our
though.
journey.
This is a lot bigger than when we were just escaping the capital and chasing after Flynn. We're out to find a mysterious talking monster.
And to get over to Desier, we'll need to cross the sea again. I think the sands of Kagor will be a hot and harsh environment, too. Still, I can't help but be excited that I get to continue my journey. New landscapes we've never seen are waiting for us just past the horizon.
Well, just don't forget what we're out here for.
I know.
Oh wow, it's like an hour and a half since we saved. Although I think that probably counts like the break that I took since I left the game open.
I guess I can't let things go either. Late night stroll?
The scenery here reminds me of home.
Huh. Your home must be in a pretty place then.
I just mean that it's up high like this and has a good view. Not that I have a problem with heights.
Yeah, I guess you wouldn't, riding around on that monster.
His name is Baul, and he's not a monster. And it's not only because he can fly. We've been together ever since he saved me during the war.
War? You mean between the Empire and the guilds?
This world always seems to be ravaged by some war or another.
Yeah, I guess so. It was you who attacked Estelle here earlier, wasn't it?
You're pretty sharp if you were able to tell who it was I was after.
I'm just that kind of guy. Pharaoh also appeared because of Estelle. Is there some connection between them, between him and your partner?
It's hard to explain.
But you won't deny it, that you would come for her.
I'm afraid I'm not very good at lying.
All right, I won't ask any more questions. But if it looks like you're going after her again...
You needn't worry. I won't be doing that sort of thing anymore. You have my word.
You mean it?
What can I say that will make you believe me?
Well, you said you were no good at telling lies. It's not like we're all that different. I've got a few skeletons in my closet, too.
He's a strange one.
Thought he threw the dead body in the river. How'd the skeleton get in the closet?
Well, shall we have a look around the town?
We also need to have a look at the Blastia that went berserk last time.
Rapide's an honorary member of Brave Vesperia too, isn't he?
Of course he is.
But everyone who joins the guild has to swear to uphold its laws, don't they?
Well, in his case...
What are you all worried about? Rapide knows the laws.
There've been lots of times when I just know Rapide understands what we're saying.
I know how you feel.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, how about it, Rapide?
He just went to mark his territory.
Relatable. I went to check something. I was saying something earlier. I was like, does this game have a setting to auto advance dialogue so that I could just like watch the cutscenes instead of having to like Nope. Okay. Well, worth a shot. That's true. Rapide knows how to disambiguate which corner is for peeing.
It seems like the area has returned to normal.
Yeah, doesn't look like it's gone berserk since then.
Hey, it's those guys we met at Nor Harbor.
Miss Estelle!
Met these people at Nor. Oh, that was the kid from the basement, wasn't it?
How have you been?
Or was it? I can't remember now. Where do we know this kid?
Who is this?
We helped these people out at Nor Harbor.
We can't thank you enough for all you've done for us.
Where's your father?
He's dead.
I haven't seen Teagle, my husband, for the past 3 days.
Sounds like that rumor might be true.
Don't you have any hunches?
Yes. The night before he disappeared, he talked again about working to become a noble.
Become a noble? What do you mean?
When this city is finally completed, we will be able to live here as members of the nobility.
Huh? That doesn't sound quite right.
What do you mean?
The rank of nobility is reserved for those whose service has earned the Emperor's confidence.
But Sir Cumore gave his word to us. He said we would be welcomed as nobles.
Oh, good old Sir Cumore is at it again, spreading his lies.
Cumore? From the Imperial Knights?
Yes, he is acting as the current magistrate of the city.
I'll bet he is.
That is strange, though. I mean, the Imperial throne is empty and all.
But then why on earth have we been working this hard? And what about Teagle?
Is father not coming back? Hey, Yuri.
You're gonna ask me why we don't take this on as a guild, right?
I promise to take care of her fee when I pay my own.
Well, okay, that's fine.
I feel like we're never gonna get any money, possibly ever.
What? But
So this means our next job is finding a missing person.
And if Cumore is up to his usual stunts, we'll just have to slap him around till he stops.
Right. The Knights do exist for the protection of the people, after all.
Let's just make sure we're careful. The Knights could squash a little guild like us if we get on their bad side.
As you wish.
We'll find your father, I promise. Just wait right here.
Well, that's that. We'll take the job.
Oh, it's a... Hello. You're gonna make another giant mess for me to clean up? Work. Ugh, what a jerk.
thank you. Thank you so much.
All right, let's go find him.
There's something very suspicious about that area over there.
Yeah, even more so because it's marked off limits.
I wonder if there's some way we could get in.
Careful, guys! Remember? Careful!
Hey, you there. No loitering allowed. Move along.
I'd like to pass if I could.
Sorry, no can do, buddy. The laborers' camp ahead is too dangerous.
Thank goodness. Knowing you, Yuri, I thought for sure you'd try to force your way through.
Well, proceed with caution and all that. Boss's orders, you know.
But how should we get by the guards?
I really think forcing our way through would be the simplest and most effective way in.
I knew I liked Judith.
No, I won't allow it. All we need to do is draw the guard away from his post.
But how will we do that?
Maybe by, you know, seducing him with feminine wiles.
I knew I liked Carol.
Well then. Carol should be good for the job.
What? What are you talking about? Why me?
That sounds good to me.
Ah, ha, ha, ha. So you're in on the joke too, Judith?
No, I'm not really one for jokes.
Huh?
Okay, let's go.
You gotta believe in yourself, Carol. When a lady struts her stuff, she does it with pizzazz.
I don't have any idea what you're talking about. Hey, there's still time, you guys. How about someone else seduce the guard?
When a man makes up his mind, he's got to see it through to the end.
And this is a guild job as well. Don't forget, all for the guild.
Oh, that is so twisting the guild's laws.
Carol, you'll be fine. You'll be the cutest little thing that knight has ever seen.
Being the cutest anything has never been one of my life goals.
You know, maybe you should have made the guild laws a little bit more detailed and, you know, less able to be twisted, Carol. How do I do this? How do I seduce this guard? I need to... do I need to change the active party member? Whoops, I just took a screenshot, apparently. How do I change the active? This? Oh? Oh, there we go. Change leader. Oh? Receiver always stays 100 steps ahead. What? How do I do it? Lady down there. What's she doing? Going for a swim? I don't know what the game wants me to do. What? You can't make her repeat the leader? I'm getting worse all the time. Okay. I'm genuinely a little bit perplexed. Game? What am I supposed to do? Oh, was that the door? I thought I saw something. Take that chest? What if I try to leave? Tell me I can't. No. Okay. Won't let me leave. Nothing in that building. There's nothing in the other building. Can't go over here. Can't shoot him with my Wonder Twins ring. I think I've tried talking to just about everybody. I might have to cheat again. Honestly, don't know what it's wanting me to do here. Hold on a sec. In the morning, head for the Blastia. Talk to the guard by the off-limits area. When you're given the choice, choose Carol for sheer humor value. Doesn't really matter. Judas get up is worth seeing too. Go to the shop in the inn. The keeper will tell you about a dress he... Oh, okay. So the literal only person I didn't talk to in town, the shopkeeper. Because I figured he's just running a shop and never told me I needed to buy a dress.
Do you have a dress for a girl that will make her look extremely cute?
Extremely cute? Like something for a date?
Yeah, that's right.
Let's see. You're a boy, am I right?
Well, I don't look like a girl, do I?
Wait. Why are you getting mad at me?
I mean, your name is Carol.
Anyway, I don't carry any clothing for young girls.
He says he doesn't have anything. Too bad.
Hold on.
Huh?
If you brought me a soft tail, basilisk scale, and a small bird feather, I could make you something nice. You should be able to get all of the items from the monsters on the outskirts of the city.
All right, let's go.
Do we really have to do all this? Seems like so much trouble.
Captain Carroll, you wouldn't have us abandon your plan, would you?
No, I mean, of course not, but... if only Rita were here right now.
I'm pretty sure I have all that
Oh,
stuff.
you've brought the items. Wait here while I make you something nice.
All is ready. Let's go.
Hey, are you seriously going out in that outfit?
Huh? Something wrong with this?
Well, I could see everything. Never mind that.
It's very cute, and I have a feeling that this is gonna work.
Excuse me?
Get closer to him.
But, this is so...
Be brave, Carol.
Excuse me, Mr. Knight?
Huh? You talking to me?
Yes! Could you come over here? I can't find my doggy.
No, I can't leave my post unattended.
But...
I'm sorry. Please don't cry like that. Oh, all right. I can make some time for your sake.
Oh, I'm so happy. Now please come closer. And as I predicted, it came to blows in the end anyway.
Yeah, I was just, if the whole point was to knock the guy out, why didn't we just knock him out while he was standing there?
We couldn't really ask you to go all the way with it.
What are you talking about?
Never mind. Change your clothes and go leave that costume at the shop.
Okay.
All right, on to the next step.
Huh? What?
It should be easier to go in if you dress like a knight.
Who? Me?
Carol would work just as well.
What? Again?
Yeah, maybe you're right. Carol, you do it.
You want me to dress up as a knight? But will the suit fit me? Ugh, it's hard to move around.
Don't worry, you'll get used to it quickly.
I wonder.
Hey, quit goofing off over there.
Huh?
You should get back to your post before things get even more out of hand.
No, you've got it all wrong! Wait, let go! Help!
Yuri, why didn't you help him out?
I, was taken by surprise it all happened so fast. We should go and see what's happened.
What a game.
What could be going on in there?
Good question.
Carol is in there, right?
Yeah, suppose we should go take a look.
Rita! Estelle, what are you doing here?
Was it you causing all that racket in here?
You guys...
Do you think Carol's all right?
Yeah, Carol.
Carol! What, is that runt here too? What, you still want some?
Hold up. Carol?
Yeah! Rita, you suck!
Game's great.
Have you calmed down?
Yeah.
So what are you doing in a place like this?
I thought I'd check out the Blastia here before investigating the air crenny.
And you wound up biting off a little more than you could chew, just like always.
But what was it you got involved in?
They sneaked the Blastia into the labor camp at night. I mean, that's already pretty shady.
Don't tell me you were sneaking around investigating it when you got caught.
Of course not. I was very stealthy about it.
And then you got caught.
Well, I couldn't just sit around while they were trying to do something weird with the Blastia. The people here have been threatened by the Knights and are being made to work.
I bet Teagle's in there too.
We cannot allow this to go on.
And what about this Blastia you saw?
It was a Hope Loan Blastia. It looks like they're gathering them up for a war.
They wouldn't. You don't think they're planning on attacking Dongrest again?
But why? After they've just set up the friendship agreement.
It's gotta be Cumore. There's no way he intends to keep any promises he made to the guilds.
Do you know him, Yuri?
You met him once, at Kerbakram.
I can never remember the names of these places. They all have just like the stupidest names. I can't... Was that the ruins?
Oh, you mean the guy with the creepy voice?
I don't mind discussing things here, but aren't we forgetting something?
That's right! We've got to rescue Teagle and the others!
Then we'll put an end to that forced labor, get rid of all the Blastia they're gathering, and,
You can't just get rid of Blastia. They need to be recovered and taken care of.
Then we'll have the mages and Ospio come pick them up.
Wait! We're being careful, right?
But...
One thing at a time.
Right.
Okay, then let's get back to our original plan and head down.
Okay. I'm impressed that you passed for a real knight, Carol, despite your height.
It's amazing, especially considering he wasn't wearing the full suit of armor.
That knight must have been so panicked that he didn't see anything besides your helmet.
People usually notice things like that, though, right?
Then why'd you put me up to this in the first place?
I don't know, man. I thought it'd be funny.
Hide!
Ah, my lord. Are you sure you shouldn't be going to the sands of Kogor now, sir?
I don't have to pay attention to Alexei's orders. Using the money and weapons I have, everything will soon be within my reach.
And I hope you remember to appreciate the work Leviathan's Claw has done for you.
Yes, you will be taken care of, Jaeger.
You'll take those weapons I sold you and attack the Union. Boom!
I'm afraid I have my sights set on loftier things than the Union.
Ignoring the Don is a big no-no. He is a wonderful guy, yeah? Don't go forgetting that.
Guy sounds like Klaus from American Dad.
My, it almost sounds as if you respect the man.
Respect him I do, but Leviathan's Claw always gets the job done.
Oh, such dedication. That's just what I like about you. Don't worry though, you're looking at the future commandant of the Imperial Knights. That fool Alexei telling me to watch the Union while he signs friendship treaties with them.
Yeah, you tell him.
If it were me, I'd crush them in the blink of an eye with your lovely weapons. The Union can't possibly hope to stop me.
Yeah.
Hey, that guy with the weird hair looked over here and laughed.
He definitely spotted us, all right.
So he thinks we're funny, does he?
Man, it's always the same thing with these idiots. So now we know there's a bunch of people being kept down there.
Yeah.
All right, let's go free them from the idiots.
All right, if we find anyone being forced to work, let's tell them to run.
What's with you? First you're panicked, now you're laughing.
You're pretty moody yourself, Rita.
You're not really one to talk, Carol.
Just shut up.
I'm so glad we found you here. I mean, I gave up going back to the capital, so even if you had visited me, I wouldn't have been there.
Oh, how sweet, Rita. You were gonna go visit Estelle.
I wouldn't go to the capital just to visit someone. I mean, I have to report my findings on the air clinic. I just thought I'd say hi or something.
I don't know. That sounds like an excuse for a visit with Estelle to me.
You stay out of this!
Oh, come on. We're all together again. Let's just be happy about that.
Let's see. Swap in Rita for a little bit. I don't think I've used her in a little bit. I'm hoping there's like actually stuff to do down here. Been pretty dialogue heavy night. I used to work upstairs, but I was forced here to come down here. Cooking for the laborers morning and night, there's no time to rest. You damn slacker, there's no time for rest. On Sir Cummore's orders, the construction must be finished in under a month. What are you doing? What the hell? You planning on disobeying too? You know, I've never been good at taking orders.
Let's eliminate them!
What?
Oh, Caprice,
Ow. Dang it, I'm always doing stuff when the prompt for the thing comes up. Oh, no, come here.
We're done.
You're done, son. Yeah, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Come here. Come here. Oh, this darn cat. Tell you what. It's gonna be the death of me. Come here. What are you doing? Ow! Claws are sharp, my dude. You could trim your nails or something, I don't know. I don't think she'd let me do that. Did you come to this town because you heard you could become nobility too? Yeah, I guess you heard the same thing. About that. Why don't we skip the small talk? Shouldn't you be heading back up there? Oh yeah, that's right. I've got to tell my friends I'm okay. Thank you so much. You may have spared him from the truth now, but he's still going to find out sooner or later. What are you talking about? I just don't have the time for a long conversation right now. Whatever. Not like I care anyway. Oh, Rita, you're so edgy.
Huh? Look who's here. And a group of those red eyes.
Looks like Hugh Moore's become their new client.
Hey, do you think that guy who talks all funny could be the Red Eye's boss?
It sure looks that way from here.
Get to work! No slacking off, you worms!
Look, it's Teagle!
If it's money you want, you'll have more than you can use. Now work! Work!
Wait!
Who? Yuri Lowell! What are you doing here? Princess!
You have no right to call yourself a knight. Brute force is not the way to honor the prestige of the Empire. Put down your weapons now. You will also release the people you have tricked into coming down here.
This all might be easier if such a naive little princess were to simply disappear. All of your utopian ramblings make me sick.
That's not the kind of thing someone with delusions of becoming Commandant of the Knights would say.
It's you!
You'll be all right now.
Jaeger, get rid of them!
Ja, my lord.
Yeah.
Nothing personal, you see? Just business.
I have an idea! Someone protect me while I'm casting. Okay!
Okay, I'm starting to understand a little bit. So like when you hit an enemy and they like do a certain colored spark, that's when you need to hit them with the corresponding technique to trigger the killing stroke. But the problem is, like, I don't remember what buttons they're all bound to.
Someone protect me while I'm casting. Okay.
You have won.
But I am.
The Empire cover for such evil.
We can't just let it go.
I do finally understand. Now the problem is, like, I have to remember which ones are green, which ones are red, which ones are blue. So that I can actually trigger the correct thing.
I must admit, you're very strong.
Sir Cumore, it's the Flynn Brigade!
Flynn!
Well, send him away!
We tried, but he insists on coming down to perform an inspection.
That lower quarter lout, he simply has no tact.
Gosh, Drat!
Yes, Jaeger. This is our time to shine!
I think we better be making the escape, yeah?
Ah! What is this? Please, step this way. Move! Move! Time to get a move on!
We'll get you next time!
What an original line.
If we don't follow them, they'll...
Wait! Our job is to rescue Teagle!
But... I don't know whose job is what, but are we following them or not?
Everyone freeze! That's enough!
Hey, just in time.
Yuri?
Can you get up?
Yes.
Sorry, but it looks like something's come up. You'll have to head back by yourself. Say hi to the wife and kid for us.
I will. And thank you.
So we are going after them.
Yeah, I'm sure Flynn has things under control here. Sound good, Carol?
Yeah. Plus, I think Estelle's gonna take off after him any minute.
Sorry.
Geez, we're going after them, right? So let's get going.
All right.
Yuri, wait!
Gotta run, Flynn.
Lady Estellise, this journey is far too dangerous for...
I wonder why my bag works so well when I hit enemies with it.
Huh? You don't know how your own bag works?
Yeah, not really.
Surely the bag just has a high level of air conductance.
Air conductance?
It's a measure of how easily something carries air. The air produced when you use strike arts must be easily conducted through that bag.
So that's why enemies get weaker when I hit them with my bag?
Exactly. It's the same as with my belt. Different people have different items that carry air for them more easily.
Wow, interesting. Thanks, Rita.
You sure don't know much about your own possessions.
I guess I better take good care of my bag.
Gotta get that bag. Okay, so we're supposed to follow those guys, but I guess they went this way because this is the only really way you can go.
Man, could you be any weaker?
I guess I'll go easy on them.
Wait, am I silenced? Okay, never mind. She just killed me.
Get out of here!
The sign of victory!
Okay.
Yay!
Good job. These are the threads that weave our future.
Elemental. Which one is that? Increase effect of a physical attack with an elemental attribute. Okay. Oh, geez, that one's expensive if you don't have the weapon equipped. Need more skill points is what I need, is really what it comes down to. Just need to have like 100 skill points and then we'll be good.
Ooh, they look scary.
Oh, power that tries soul shines. Moon!
All right, who's next?
Here's Buster!
That's over.
Hey, she actually cooked a cake. Now maybe she can stop trying to use my orange gels.
That man called Jaeger certainly had a unique way of talking.
Unique isn't the word I'd use.
I had a hard time understanding some of the stuff he said.
An ancient way of speaking lost in this day and age.
What? Are you serious?
It would at least make a good story if that were true.
From the ancient forgotten kingdom of Germany. Where am I actually? Question.
Let's eliminate them!
Yes, take a nice long nap.
That's the logic.
Can't get across there. Oh, there's a bridge.
You'll be gone soon enough.
Crushing
The sign of victory!
Yeah!
Yay!
You got pretty good. Yeah, I feel good.
There's no sign of them.
Looks like they ended up getting away.
Where are we anyway?
A forest in central Tolbikia. If I'm right, Torum Harbor is east of here.
We should probably just get to the harbor rather than going back to Heliord.
What? But what about Q-More? Do we just let him go?
I thought the purpose of your journey was to find Pharaoh.
Well,
I wasn't aware brave Vesperia was formed to follow your random whims.
I'm sorry. That was never my intention.
Oh, she's just telling you to relax. Besides, Flynn's on the scene, right? You can be sure he'll take care of things.
Hey, Pharaoh? Brave Vesperia? Start explaining.
Just about to ask the same questions myself.
Oh, that's so Raven.
Huh? What the?
What's wrong, Miss Genius Mage? Forget me already? It's me, Raven the Great.
Who the hell do you...
I told you, Raven the Great. Man, you're a scary little kid, you know that?
So, what are you up to?
With all the stuff you've been doing, poor Raven got sent all the way out here to keep an eye on you.
Why would they do that?
First things first, let's go find an inn at Torum Harbor. I'll tell you everything there. Raven's pretty hungry, you see.
I suppose there's no point in hanging around here. Torum Harbor is a good first step.
Torum Harbor, then. Would that be all right?
Yes, of course. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be selfish.
Okay, let's go.
Flynn was asking for Estelle to come back with him, right?
The Knights can't help thinking that the best place for a princess is a castle. He's just worried that he won't be able to keep track of her.
But Estelle decided to set out on this journey on her own, and you want to respect that.
I haven't really thought about it all that much.
The Knights are bound to keep following you, though, as long as Estelle's with you.
And what kind of a guild would we be if we didn't get into trouble with the Knights?
I don't think fighting with the Knights is actually a guild requirement.
Alright, just because I haven't used him in a while, I'm going to swap Raven in the... Somehow he's still level 26. He's like above Repeat and Carol. We'll swap him in for a little bit, though, because I haven't used him in a while. Is his equipment still... Yeah, he's still learning that stuff. I think it's still the best available. Just because I think in this game they have to participate in the battles to unlock new tech.
Here comes a new spell!
Hey, come on!
Yay!
All right! How about a hug?
I don't think so.
Dang. Get denied. Yeah, so just like Carol hadn't, or sorry, Rita hadn't been in the party for a while, and then as soon as I put her back in, she learns whatever this is. Your grace sends the enemy flying using the magical incantation Rudolph. I get it. That's clever.
Oh, there's no challenge at all.
Don't get cocky.
Eating me.
So don't pick any more fights.
Oh, those two scheming together.
What? You mean Cumora and Jaeger?
Yes. Maybe they saw that they had a lot in common with each other.
A lot in common?
Like being raving lunatics. Whatever the case, they made one hell of a combo.
Looking at those two made me feel totally normal.
Get a couple of nasty people together and they'll put together some nasty plans. We were right to let Flynn deal with it before things got really out of hand.
Torim Harbor.
I know we haven't been gone for long, but I have to say, it still feels good to be back.
Can I get you Pansy some tissues, or can we go to the inn now? I'm so hungry.
Dang, dude, you don't gotta be so toxic.
All right, all right.
Just saying, it's like nice to be back. Okay, let me check weapons for Raven now that he's back in the party for a bit. That's probably a little bit too much, huh? This is probably more in line with what he should be. Inflicts damage on enemy TP with normal attacks. Interesting. Not sure how useful it is. I don't know how limited enemy TP supplies are. Like, if this would even, like, have much of an impact. I don't know. Interesting. Although he hasn't learned all these moves yet. I think I want to allow him to stick with this bow and for a little bit longer. All the rest of them are way too powerful. But let's see if we can make a decent armor set for... that's probably a bit too much. 56 is like right on the borderline of what I'm comfortable with. I guess I'll do that. Apparently I already have 2 of these. I thought this was what I had equipped on her. What is going on? Yeah, why do I have this? When I probably another classic case of like I crafted something to equip on her and then didn't equip it. It's a very Pharma thing. Okay, let's go to the inn. Probably do like whatever cutscene stuff in here there is, and then I'm probably gonna wrap it up. I know it's a little bit of a shorter night, but I got a late start because I had to do some errands after work, so I started late. But I don't want to be going too late. The other night, because I didn't get an opportunity, I didn't get a save point for so long. I ended up going way over. I don't want to do that again. It's been a long week. I'd rather cut it short tonight, have a good day tomorrow, and then hopefully be able to do a longer stream on Saturday or Sunday. I think I'm planning on Saturday because I don't think I have plans on Saturday. But I don't know, stuff changes. Right now the plan's Saturday.
That settles it. Our guild is off and running.
What settles what?
Our guild's gonna be called Brave Vesperia. Estelle came up with it for us.
Brave Vesperia, huh? Don't tell me you actually got Estelle to become a member.
No. It's just the three of us for now. I'm the boss, and then there's Yuri and Judith, too. What do you think? Pretty awesome, huh?
Yeah, it's amazing. They actually let you be the boss.
Huh. So even the Union can't sit still when it knows a princess of the Empire is out on the loose.
Then the Dawn knows that I'm a candidate for the Imperial throne, too.
Yup. That's why he told me to come keep an eye on you.
So you're here to observe her? That's kind of creepy.
Really?
What? Is it just me?
Anyway, here I finally catch up with you, and I wind up sticking my foot in that mess back there. It hasn't been easy for old Raven.
But why worry so much about Estelle?
It's only natural considering the state of things between the Empire and the Union.
Each side is trying to feel the other out. The Dawn just wants to keep track of their movements.
So, you're all planning on looking for this pharaoh by going to the sands of Kogor?
Yes.
Do you know what sort of place a desert is?
Well, it's hot and dry, and they've got a lot of sand there.
That's putting it lightly. It's not as easy as all that, though.
I don't know, it sounds like he pretty much summed it up.
Our plan is to get to the area together first.
And then?
Then I guess we'll go around and ask where Pharaoh is.
I don't even know where to begin commenting on that plan.
No, we don't do prequels quotes in here. Bad aces.
So it's not just that you don't want to go back to the castle anymore, right?
Well...
It'd be easier on old Raven if you did, though. I'm just saying.
No, I'm sorry, but I have to know the truth behind Pharaoh's words.
Huh. Well, the Desier continent actually suits me just fine.
Why is that?
I've got to go to Nordopolica for another errand I'm running for the Dawn. Have to deliver a letter to Bellius.
Whoa, that's pretty important.
That's the boss of the Colosseum and ruler of Nordopolica, isn't it?
Technically speaking, he's called the Duce.
El Duce.
Do you know what's written in the letter?
It's got something to do with those monsters that attacked Dongrist. In particular about that Pharaoh chap you all are following. The Don thinks Bellius will know something about that monster.
Looks like it just became worth our while to pay this Bellius a visit too.
Right.
So if you don't mind, Raven here will just tag along with you.
That's fine, but you'll have to follow the laws of Brave Vesperia.
Got it. It's not like I can go join in your guild, you know? You understand.
Why can't you join Brave Vesperia?
It's against the rules for anybody to be in two guilds at the same time. And I guess technically speaking, you are a member of Altosk.
What do you mean, technically?
So are we done? I'm gonna go get some rest then.
Okay. What do you think Rita's gonna do?
Oh, hi, kitty. Brought me your... Huh? Hey.
What indeed?
Does this mean we're on our own until we leave tomorrow?
Yeah, we'll all meet down at the harbor then.
Old spy title.
What's the matter, boss?
I don't know if I like you calling me that.
The boss is the boss. What would you have me calling you instead?
Just call me whatever you called me before. This boss thing seems a little over the top. It makes me feel silly to have you calling me that.
Don't you think you'll get used to it?
Well, maybe.
Well, you know way more about guilds than I do, right?
I guess. The boss of a guild has to stand as a role model for everyone else. I wonder if I could be that great of a person.
Come on, it's not like you're expected to be the best boss ever from the very beginning. You can take it a little at a time. For now, our guild has a job to complete.
You're right. First we need to take Estelle to meet Pharaoh. But do you think we'll be able to meet him?
Our guild's job is to figure out a way to meet him. If we can't meet him, we won't get our reward, and people will lose confidence in our abilities. That's all there is to it.
I think we may have picked something a little too tough for our first job.
It's more of a challenge that way, and our reward will be that much bigger too. Let's make the best of it.
Yeah.
Oh, he's talking about like how big the reward's gonna be, and like at every turn in this game, people have been trying to like give us money for like doing, you know, saving them or doing something or fixing something, and he's like always turning it down. So like, why does he suddenly care about the size of the reward? I mean, I know he probably doesn't actually, he's probably just saying it, but like, it just seems very uncharacteristic. I heard a voice in the old ruins in the forest, but when I returned a little while ago, the voice was gone. Wonder if the monster has gone. Where'd everybody else go?
I said that I will deal with things in my way of doing, but I let Cumore escape that easily. What a shame. I don't know how I could explain this to Flynn. I know. We have Guild's job to deal with rather than Cumore. Yeah, I just can't let him loose. Men of his kind will never learn, and will always repeat the same thing forever. I'll have to do something. I left the Empire and formed a guild for this kind of purpose. He will get what he deserves.
At least you run fast in this game, unlike a game that we talked about last night, where you saunter at a pleasant pace throughout the entire game until it decides to slow you down even further.
I can't believe we have to travel with you.
What, you ain't happy?
Well, I'm not exactly jumping for joy.
You're too glum. Lighten up. Didn't I stand together with you in the face of evil?
That was only because you had to. I still haven't forgotten about what you did at Nor Harbor.
You still remember that. Some people just don't know when to give up.
I'm not about to make a list of all your offenses. Saying that I'd rather not have your company on our trip is already more than enough.
Don't worry. I'll be on my best behavior. I behaved myself at Cave Mock and Gasperos, didn't I?
Yeah, that sure would be nice.
What should worry you more is whether or not these old bones will be able to keep up with you youngins for much longer.
You plan on sticking with us until Estelle goes back to the castle?
The Don ordered me to keep an eye on the girl. I ain't got much choice in the matter.
Sounds like a tough job.
I wonder if I could hand her over to the Imperial Knights somewhere.
I can see it in your eyes, old man. You're thinking bad thoughts again.
Nah, not at all.
Well, it's really too bad that you're going to be traveling with us, but might as well make the best of it.
What do you mean, really too bad? Well, whatever. Anyway, Raven the Great is going back to the inn. Later, boy.
Yeah, more like... I can't think of anything. Yeah, hold on. There's got to be something here. Something that either like starts with a B or rhymes with blade. More like... I'll think of it. I'll think of it. It'll come to me. Stay tuned.
I'm just incorrigible. Whenever something or someone catches my eye, I forget all about everything else. I really lose sight of everything I was planning on doing beforehand.
Yep, that's about right.
I came to my senses after Judith told me. Until now, I've been dragging the rest of you around with me like there's no tomorrow.
Hey, it could be worse. If you were Empress, one word from you and the entire Empire would run off to do your bidding.
Yeah. I kind of feel like coming with you was the right choice.
Oh yeah?
I've been able to see all sorts of new things. I still don't know whether I'm going to take the Imperial throne, but there are still so many things left to learn about in this world.
And Pharaoh's one of those things?
It scares me to think about it, but I have to know who I am. I have to know what he meant by saying I was the insipid poison of this world.
It sounds like you've made up your mind.
Yuri? I might end up trying to order you guys around again. Next time I do that, yell at me, would you?
Sure. It's not the sort of personality trait that's easy to fix by yourself. Though there's another guy who's also a tough nut to crack, so I think we'll let him be the one we vent our frustration on.
Well, I'm going back to the inn. I'll see you.
Break Chimera, like B-R-A-K-E. More like break Chimera, am I right?
Oh? Are you going to look for that Cumore guy by any chance?
Nah, just going on a walk. Where were you?
Just out for a walk like you.
What you said to Estelle earlier hasn't been gnawing at you, has it?
What I said earlier.
Didn't you say some pretty harsh things to Estelle?
Oh, right. Sorry to beat you to the punch like that.
What? You didn't beat me to the punch on anything.
You were going to tell her the same thing that I did, weren't you?
What, you figured it out? You don't have to apologize for something like that.
All right.
So weren't you going off to look for Cumore after feeling bad about hurting Estelle with what you said?
No, I wasn't. You don't believe me?
You care for other people's feelings a lot more than you let on, I think.
No, not at all.
Well, whatever.
What about you? Aren't you going out to look for him?
I told you already, I'm just going for a walk.
What? Tuna soda flavor. So far, this is the one thing that I'm not loving about this game is like sometimes it just isn't clear exactly what it wants you. Oh, I didn't talk to Reed. Okay.
Do you really plan on helping Estelle find that pharaoh whatever?
That sounds disgusting, by the way. I would not ruin a good bottle of A&W Zero I mean, that's just a waste of $1.25. No, I'm not that kind of guy. I'm not gonna waste $1.25. That's a really good price. Normally it's like $3 a bottle. Had it on sale for $1.25. I bought like 30 bottles. Got like shelves of diet soda in my garage now.
Yeah, I guess so.
Didn't that thing say that Estelle was an insipid poison or something?
Yeah, I heard.
After something like that, I guess you can't just tell her to forget about the whole thing. But it won't help her if she uses that as an excuse not to deal with the issue of the succession to the throne.
Yeah, I'm worried that might happen.
What are you talking about? That's what is happening.
Yeah, maybe.
But...
You're saying I should take her back to the castle?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
It was her decision. We have to let her figure out what she should really do.
You realize it might come to blows with this Pharaoh guy, right? She won't get to figure out anything at all if she dies.
She's not gonna die. That's why I'm going with her.
Ugh, have it your way then.
Now will let me go to sleep. Oh. Do I talk to the king? Yeah, sometimes the game just isn't like, it's probably a me problem.
Ready to go?
Other people are probably figuring this stuff out just fine, but sometimes I feel like the game does not give like clear instruction on where it wants you to go or what to do next. And I'm probably like too modern game pilled where like I need like the indicator on the compass at all times to tell me which direction to go, but like I kind of am, so.
What should we do about Rita?
That one has her own matters to attend to.
That sounds about right.
So, first to the harbor and then find a boat?
Huh? You mean...
Are you coming too?
Yeah.
Wasn't there something you had to go do?
You were going to investigate the air crenna, weren't you?
It turns out the one at Cave Mock the Commandant asked me to look into has already been researched. I hadn't really made up my mind about which route to take to research the others.
So you'll be using us to help with your investigations?
Well, there's no guarantee I won't run into trouble like back at Heliord. Anyway, it'll be safer for me this way than going alone.
Nice to see your glowing personality hasn't changed.
This means we'll be able to travel together again. I'm so happy.
Yeah, you know, it's no big deal. Anyway, we were going to the harbor, right?
Ah, to be young again, I tell ya.
You got something you want to say?
Whoa! Down, girl!
To the harbor, then.
Alright.
The two barrier blastia of this city and Nor Harbor were originally a single blastia.
Did you read that in one of your books back in the castle?
Yes, actually there were 3 pieces. The last piece sunk in the sea between the 2 cities.
I wonder if you could raise that Blastia, and if you sold it, you could live like a king forever.
The Empire would have already done it if they could. Any idiot could come up with that idea.
You don't have to be mean about it.
I don't have to, but I will be. Alright, that's a good break point. We got everybody back together. We're getting ready to go on a fancy trip to another continent. We got all the party members back. I think I'll stick with this party for a bit, I guess. I don't know, maybe not, because I feel like that's too much range. I guess I'll switch out Carol for Rita. I keep getting Carol and Rita mixed up. I'll swap out Rita for Carol for a bit. Because he uses his bow mostly, and he casts like Windblade or something. So I don't want Yuri to be the only one getting wailed on by all the enemies. I save. Okay. But that's gonna do it for tonight. Like I said, a little bit of a shorter night because I got started late, but I don't wanna be up. I was going till like almost 1 in the morning last time, and that was a little bit foolish of me, but the game just wouldn't give me a stinking save point. So I just had to keep going. So